Hey, what's up guys? This is Tech11, and the best way to test a case in my opinion for protection would be very simply to do a drop test. So that is what I am here to do for you today with this Diztronic case for the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now this is basically the same as their matte back TPU case, but this is a little bit thicker with some reinforced corners, and I'm going to go ahead and put it to its paces to see if it can withstand some drops on concrete. So the first test I'm going to do is a test where I'm just going to drop it on the back, going about 5 feet, and this will give you a good idea of the drop protection that you'll be able to get with the back of this case. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. So after the initial test, everything's looking great in this case. I did get a small scuff in the bottom corner, but with one wipe that was completely gone and it left no traces of any damage, scratches, or dents, and the phone is still working perfectly fine. So on to test number 2, I'm going to go ahead and drop it on its front, again from about 5 feet. That'll give you a good amount of test for the front of the case, and also make sure that I took off my screen protector, so there's no screen protector on this phone. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. So with that drop, the only real damage that could have happened would have been to the screen, but luckily this is still 100% scratch free. The sides of the case are still clean without any dust or nicks or anything, and the phone is still working perfectly fine, so test number 2 worked out fine. For the third test, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it straight down on its bottom. So again, this will kind of test the corners and potentially a little bit of the front. So let's get ahead and get started. So we're going to drop it in 3, 2, 1. At this point, you can kind of guess that the phone will still be fine, and indeed it is. The bottom is still perfectly fine, and the screen turns on and the device works perfectly, so test number 3 is a success as well. On to the third test, I'm just going to simply drop this about 8 feet or so, and I'm just going to kind of spin it to see where it goes. So this will be a test of the overall protection if it's kind of a random drop, and we'll see how this fares. So we'll do it in 3, 2, 1. So this drop was probably the worst on the case and the phone. Actually, this one did leave some marks on the case. However, I found that they did wipe off. So the case is still left perfectly clean without a scratch after all these tests. And once again, the phone turns on and works perfectly 100% fine. So it survived all 4 tests. Both the phone and the case are in perfect, flawless condition. So it's very evident that this case and the phone held out perfectly fine, held out great. If you want to see another drop test with a different Diztronic case, I will be having one very soon. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed this type of video, subscribe, and definitely comment your thoughts, and I might be giving away one of these, so stay tuned. Check out the link in the description if you want to buy this, and I'll see all of you guys later.